Okay. Good evening to all of you here present. How many of you by applause have heard Raquel before? Oh, well. It was about, and hello to everyone on YouTube. It was about 4 years ago, come November, that I'm having deja vu all over again because it was November of 4 years ago that the concept for the Passion program, the Passion CD, got started right here. The music was fantastic. These guys are just worldwide musicians. They could be anywhere in the world and they would be on top of their game. And I appreciate them very much. I hope you will too. So 4 years ago, as I was leaving, I ran into Raquel at the door and I said, Raquel, that was an album. And so the idea started from just that. And she wrote a couple of songs, maybe more than a couple. Great arrangements by this gentleman right here.
That gentleman right there.
And I got to give you credit too.
Everybody.
So lots of great arrangements, and hopefully you'll appreciate her even more. So without any more information, ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Raquel Cepeda.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Hello to all our friends on YouTube and Facebook. You're welcome to the Latin Jazz Extravaganza. And we're going to start like this. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. It don't mean a thing. All you got to do is sing. La rumba me está llamando. Bombón, dile que ya voy. Que me espere un momentito mientras canto un guaguancó. Dile que no es un desprecio, pues vive en mi corazón. Mi vida es tan solo eso, rumba buena y guaguancó. Mamá, 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 mamá. Kimbara, kimbara, kuma kimbamba, kimbara, kimbara, kuma kimbamba, kimbara, kimbara, kuma kimbamba, kimbara, kimbara, kuma kimbamba. Si quieres gozar, si quieres bailar, kimbara, kimbara, kuma kimbamba, kimbara, kimbara, kuma kimbamba, kimbara, kimbara, kuma kimbamba. Lo baila Teresa, lo baila Juanito, kimbara, kimbara, kuma kimbajito, kimbara, kimbara, kuma kimbamba, kimbara, kimbara, kuma kimbamba. Kimbara, 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 mi kumba, kumba, kimbara, mi kumba, kimbara, kimbara, kuma kimbamba, kimbara, kimbara, kuma kimbamba. Azúcar. Gracias, Duarte. Kimbamba, kimbara, kimbara, kumba, kimbamba. Si quiere gozar, si quiere bailar, kimbara, kimbara, kumba, kimbamba, kimbara, kimbara, kumba, kimbamba, kimbara, kimbara, kumba, kimbamba. Don't mean nothing if it ain't got that swing. Kimbara, kimbara, kumba, kimbamba, kimbara, kimbara, kumba, kimbamba. Don't mean nothing, all you got to do is sing. Kimbara, kimbara, kumba, kimbamba, kimbara, kimbara, kumba, kimbamba. Come on, shake your body, baby, do the conga. I know you can't control yourself any longer. Kimbara, kimbara, kumba, kimbamba, kimbara, kimbara, kumba, kimbamba. Thank you. Lane, Mr. Lane, can we get more keyboards on Casio? Don't never fight for the day, no. For the day, for the day. For the day. Don't never fight for the day. Quem homem de bem não trai o amor que ele quer. Seu bem quem diz muito que vai, não vai assim como não vai. Não vem quem de dentro de si não sai, vai morrer sem amar ninguém. O dinheiro de quem não dá e o trabalho de quem não tem capoeira que é bom. Não cai mais um dia, ele cai, cai bem. Ninguém Escute bem, não trai o amor que ele quer. Seu bem que diz muito que vai, não vai assim como não vai. Não vem quente dentro de si, não sai, vai morrer sem amar ninguém. O dinheiro de quem não dá e o trabalho de quem não tem capoeira que é bom. Não cai, mas um dia ele cai, cai bem. Dizer que já chegou, chegou para lutar. Birimbau me confirmou, vai ter brigas de amor, tristeza. Capoeira me mandou dizer que já chegou, chegou para lutar. Birimbau me confirmou, vai ter brigas de amor, tristeza. Birimbau, birimbau. Birimbau, 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 birimbau. Thank you. So, Thomas Helton is the one that we have here on the bass. He did the second solo on that song. So, like Juan mentioned before, this is a very interesting project, and for me, it's so significant to show this to you tonight, and especially to show it here at Maki Dog, because it really started all with a friend of mine finding a date here at Maki Dog. They had never done jazz here before. That's what I hear. And so she said, "Why don't you do a Latin jazz show?" And I'm like, okay, that's not my specialty at the moment, but of course, coming from Venezuela, you should think that, that maybe I can pull it off. Well, yeah, I can pull it off, of course. So I did, and so at that time I was just meeting Barry, who moved from Philadelphia to Houston, and we got into a very nice relationship and friendship, musical friendship, and we started collaborating on doing these arrangements that you're hearing tonight, and that eventually came as part of the album Passion, which ended up being a very successful project, nominated for the Pepsi Music Awards as Best Jazz Album. And thank you. And also, it stayed as #1 in the jazz charts for the Roots Music Report, which is an international music chart, which is super cool too. Yes, and it's beautiful what happens when people collaborate together and put great ideas together. And of course, you know, when you collaborate with talented people, beautiful things happen. So a big thank you to Barry for the arrangements. Now, I'm going to have to talk about you, Thomas, because we met also on that same year, 2017, and I was impressed by his playing and how he can convey so many ideas and sounds with his bass. So we also got into a beautiful friendship that I'm very happy, you know, to have in my life. Now, Thomas has happened, like all of us, through difficult moments, and one of those was about 2 years ago. And when he, can I say it? Okay. He divorced his wife, and of course, when you love your friends, you know, something, you know, in your heart breaks when you see them suffering. And so I sung this road for him. Did I say that? I wrote this song for him. to, kind of try to give my little piece of something to get him out of that sad moment. It's called You Gotta Let the River Flow. And I know it will apply to some of you that are maybe living something like that or have lived it in the past. And here it goes. You gotta let the river flow. There is no purpose to resist. As one door closes, another's bound to be revealed. You gotta let river flow. My friend, there's nothing to be lost. For what is yours is bound to you. And what's not, it does no good. You gotta let the river flow. Thomas Hilton. 'cause in a blink you'll find the love much bigger and better and brighter and only for you. You gotta let yourself believe. Let healing time burn for the trick, 'cause in a blink you'll find the love much bigger and better and brighter and only for you. You gotta let the river flow. Thank you. Now, there's times when somebody goes, right? And then you think, well, you are the one that are actually missing it. You know, you're going to miss me after you realize what you lost. So that's what this next song is about. It's actually written by a Venezuelan composer, very famous in the Latin world and salsa dancing, called Oscar de Leon. And it's one of my favorite songs ever. Of course, he makes it more like for dancing, and I love to dance to that song. But the lyrics are so profound, and it's all about, yes, look what you're missing. You're going to cry, too. It's called Llorarás. And it's more like it's not so danceable, but it hits the spot.
It gets danceable.
Yeah, it gets danceable.
It becomes danceable.
Yeah. Sé que tú no quieres que yo a ti te quiera. Siempre tú me esquivas de alguna manera. Si te busco por aquí, me sales por allá. Lo único que yo quiero, no me hagas sufrir más, mujer. Por tu mal comportamiento te vas a arrepentir. Bien caro tendrás que pagar todo mi sufrimiento. Llorarás y llorarás sin nadie que te consuele. Así te darás tu cuenta que si te engañan duele. Y después vendrás a mí pidiéndome perdón, pero ya mi corazón no se acuerda más de ti. Llorarás y llorarás sin nadie que te consuele, y así te darás tu cuenta que si te engañan duele. Well, love shouldn't be so difficult, right?
Until now.
Until now. To be so is it a love so is it an idolize all others above somewhere the yearning for so swell to keep all home fires burning for we'd be so grand at the game so happy together that it does seem a shame that you can't see your future with me 'cause you'd be oh so easy to love. You'd be so is it a love so is it an idolize all others above so worth the yearning for so swell to keep all home fires burning for you'd be so grand at the game so happy together that it does seem a shame that you can't see your future with me 'cause you'd be oh so easy to Orlando Fuentes. Okay, now comes a fun thing to do for all of us together. So, who think they can pull a song, can sing? Yeah? All right. Where are my singers? I want to see my singers. All right, come over here. Come, my singers, come over here. We're going to be all together. Joyson, hey, how are you? So, I want the two of you guys to join me over here on this little spot. One of them, let's see. There you go. And Barry's gonna teach you a little song. All right. Go ahead, Barry. So this is a drumming song from Colombia. So
Drumming.
and it's singing. Yes. So this is a lot of what you're hearing is the African influence on the Latin American countries. So on the coast of Venezuela, on the coast of Colombia, we hear this a lot. And there's a lot of like drums and the people singing in communitarily. So it's a beautiful thing, and of course they dance too. I don't know if I can pull off the dance today, but we'll try. Now, this is only percussion and vocals. There's not going to be nothing else. But I really need for all of you, and of course I have here my professional singers as well, accompanying us. So the choir says like this. We're going to do it first here with a band, and I want you to listen and follow, okay? Is that it? 1, 2, 3. El pescador, el pescador, el pescador, el pescador, el pescador, el pescador. Okay.
A pesquerón.
You get that?
I gotta improvise a little bit there.
All right, who's got that one? Who's got that melody? Yeah, can we say it all together? Can we do it all together? So, 1, 2, 3. No drums, just vocals. 1, 2, 3, 4. El pescador. El pescador. El pescador. El pescador. El pescador. El pescador. You get that? Yeah. All right.
So what else?
Hi, you're gonna see it.
She's got the hard part. I got it, baby.
All right. So now they're gonna play, and when I tell you, you're gonna do that. We are all gonna do it. Okay. All right. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Subiendo la corriente con chinchorro y atarraya, la canoa de bareque para llevar a la playa. Subiendo la corriente con chinchorro y atarraya, la canoa de bareque para llegar a la playa. El pescador habla con la luna, el pescador habla con la playa. El pescador no tiene fortuna, solo su atarraya. El pescador habla con la luna, el pescador habla con la playa. El pescador no tiene fortuna, solo su atarraya. ¡Bravo! Llegan los pescadores con su carga para vender al pueblo de sus amores, donde tienen su querer. Llegan los pescadores con su carga para vender al pueblo de sus amores, donde tiene su querer.
El pescador,
Habla con la luna,
el pescador,
habla con la playa.
el pescador,
Solo su atarraya.
el pescador,
Habla con la luna,
el pescador,
habla con la playa.
el pescador.
No tiene fortuna, solo su atarraya. ¡Woo! El pescador, el pescador, el pescador,
El pescador, el pescador, el pescador,
pescador habla con la luna,
el pescador,
habla con la playa.
el pescador,
Tiene fortuna, solo su atarraya.
el pescador,
Habla con la luna,
el pescador,
habla con la playa.
el pescador,
No tiene fortuna, solo su atarraya.
el pescador,
Habla con la luna,
el pescador,
habla con la playa.
el pescador.
No tiene fortuna, solo su atarraya. ¡Huevoje!
Nice, nice. Thanks.
¡Bravo!
Thank you,
¡Bravo!
thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Great job!
Guantanamera.
Hey, this guy here, Joelson. I want to introduce you to Joelson. He has an amazing voice and he's doing a beautiful harmonic project, pop harmonic project. Beautiful. You're going to be hearing from him soon.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
All right, are you guys warm up yet? One, two, three, four. Nights and stars above that shine so bright. The mystery of their fading light that shines upon our caravan. Sleep upon my shoulder as we creep across the sand, so I may keep the memory of our caravan. This is so exciting, and you are so inviting, resting in my arms as I trip to the magic charms. So you Nights and stars above that shine so bright. The mystery of their fading light that shines upon our caravan. Sleep upon my shoulder as we creep across the sand, so I may keep the memory of our caravan. This is so exciting, and you are so inviting. Resting in my arms as I feel the magic charms of you. Beside me here beneath the blue, my dream of love is coming through. Within this desert caravan, the only thing of mine. Thank you. Oh my God. I'm not used to having this thing here. I was carrying my microphone here, but they told me, don't move, don't move, don't move. You got cameras spotting you. All right, so I have to keep my hands down. By the way, that beautiful solo, you've been hearing fantastic solos on every song. And on El Pescador, we had Orlando Fuentes soloing. And the amazing, directly from Brazil, Cassio Duarte. By the way, Orlando is from Cuba. And Thomas is from Houston. And I said already that Barry was from Philly, so we're happy that we snatched him here. All right. The next song is a composition of mine, and it's also on my latest album, Passion, which I hope that you get a chance to buy from Juan over there. He's gonna have them. And is a song that talks about, it's a poetic metaphor really, but it refers to the journey that the migrants do when they have to leave their countries, and all the uncertainty, the pain, the longing for their home country feels like, and how they hope that they can reunite with their loved ones again and relive those memories that they had in their hearts and in their minds, which is not necessarily the case, and doesn't end up happening in most of cases. But so I wrote this song thinking about the Venezuelan journey specifically. However, I think this can be translated to many, many nationalities that are living the same experience right now. From Syria to many countries in Latin America. I mean, we, at one point in our lives, we were all immigrants. And
you know, we have to trust that the way is going to provide us with kind people, with kindness, with love, with a warm meal, because we just don't know when it's going to be us. Luz de Luna for you guys. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Luz de luna, bríndame tu claridad, que no me pierda en la noche, que no extravíe el andar, que tu tenue luz me guíe de esta densa oscuridad. Amado, que espere, que en mi alma siempre está. Dile a mi amado, mi luna, que ya te ve desde el mar, que los campos reverdecen, que en su piel he de morir. Las gardenias en abril, las gardenias en abril. Luz de luna, bríndame tu claridad. Mira que mi bien me espera en la vereda frente al mar. Bríndame tu claridad, que no me pierda en la noche, que no extravíe el andar, que tu tenue luz me guíe de esta densa oscuridad. El camino se hace largo, mi luna, y aún hay tanto por andar. en abril, las gardenias en abril. Luz de luna, bríndame tu claridad. Mira que mi bien me espera en la hoguera frente al mar. De-dum, 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 dum, de. Thank you so much. This next song is a collaboration. Well, actually, I'm going to tell the whole story. So one day, right before recording our album, or no, we had the first session already. So it was my birthday, and Thomas came with a piece of paper in a manila envelope. And I was singing that day. I was celebrating my birthday as I was singing at a restaurant. And Thomas came and said, "Hey, this is your birthday present." And I'm like, "Oh, it's so cute." So I opened it, and we played it that day. But of course, it didn't have any lyrics in it yet. But it was so beautiful. I really loved the song. Thank you, Thomas. And so Thomas Helton's birthday is like maybe a week before mine. And I said, well, he had such a nice gesture and made through the effort of doing this song and giving me this beautiful surprise on my birthday that I'm gonna try to write lyrics for it for his birthday. Well, that didn't happen. What may not happen is that this microphone stays here, but well. That didn't happen because it proved to be a little bit more complicated than that. However, maybe about a month after that, I was able to finish, so I brought him the lyrics. Now, the name of the song is Little Gem. You might ask, why is that name? Well, there's a song by Peggy Lee that is on my first album, I'm Confessing, which Juan also has, that has a line that says, what's the line like?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I know a bit about biology and a little more about psychology. I'm a little gem in geology because I'm a geologist, but I don't know enough about you. And so we were talking about that song one day, and then he decided that he would name the song that way. So I had to develop a whole story around Little Gem, and this is what ended up being like. She moves the waves and tides of the ocean like a sorceress. She knows the thoughts of my mind. She sings enchanting songs with the moonlight like an arrow. She moved into my heart like the water, like the river, like like the sunlight in the morning, like the flowers in the springtime in its colors. She's essential, she's like music. How to tell her that I love her, how to tell her that I need her, how to tell her that I'd give my life to hold her, and what I'd give to dance with her. She gleams her shining smile with the sunlight like a diamond. She lights the spark in the night. Sorceress, she knows the thoughts of my mind. She sings enchanting songs with the moonlight like an arrow. She moves straight into my heart, like the water, like the river, like the sunlight in the morning, like the flowers in the springtime and its colors. She's essential, she's like music. How to tell her that I love her, how to tell her that I need her, how to tell her that I'd give my life to hold her, and what I'd give to dance with her. She gleams her shining smile with the sunlight like a diamond. She lights the spark in the night. She's my little gem. We have more. All right. Ready?
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. My bad. No. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We skipped a song. It's hard to keep all the. Morro. Morro. All right, we're going to do a Brazilian song. Beautiful song by Tom Jobim, and the lyrics are Vinícius de Moraes. Vinícius de Moraes is such an amazing lyricist. Well, now that you know the story of Little Jim, you have to appreciate what it is to put lyrics into a song that is not your music, right? It requires a lot of imagination and a lot of picturing and finding the right words to paint those pictures. And Vinícius de Moraes was one of those. He wrote many songs with Antônio Carlos Jobim, also with other famous composers in Brazil, which we actually played one, Berimbau, the second song, that was Baden Powell with the lyrics by Vinícius de Moraes. So very prolific. For you, Morro Não Tem Vez. O morro não tem vez. O que ele fez já foi demais. Mas olhem bem vocês quando toda a cidade vai cantar. O morro não tem vez, o que ele fez já foi demais. Mas olhem bem vocês, mas se derem vez ao morro, toda a cidade cantar. O morro não tem vez, o que ele fez já foi demais. Mas olhem bem vocês, mas se derem vez ao morro, toda a cidade cantar. Morro pede passagem, morro quer se mostrar. Abra alas pro morro, tamborim vai falar. É um, é dois, é três, é 100, é 1000 a batucar. O morro não tem vez, mas se derem vez ao morro, toda a cidade cantar.
já foi demais. Mas olhem bem vocês, mas se derem peça ao morro, toda a cidade vai cantar. O morro não tem vez, o que ele fez já foi demais. Mas olhem bem vocês, mas se derem peça ao morro, toda a cidade vai cantar. Morro pede passagem, morro quer se mostrar. Abra alas pro morro, tamborim vai falar. É é dois, é três, é 100, é 1000 a batucar. O morro não tem vez, mas se derem peça ao morro, toda a cidade vai cantar. O morro não tem vez, mas se derem peça ao morro, toda a cidade vai cantar. Thank you. Everything's going to be all right. All right. So, this year has been quite a year. I think nobody here has been out of the consequences and the difficulties of that. And, well, I think the most difficult part, what do you guys think it is? What's the most difficult part of this whole thing? Isolation, right? Not being able to be with the people that you love, not being able to receive a hug, not being able to get out of your house and just go and meet with other people. There's nothing that can replace human love and interaction. Now, there's another part of it, I think, and I discovered it personally when I had to live my own isolation. When the pandemic hit, I was in Brazil with my husband, which is over there. Please give him a big round of applause. He's doing the filming. Well, the personal filming. Because the filming is done actually by the Monkey Duck. They have an amazing equipment here in personal, and I want to all give a big round of applause to the people and the technicians and Monkey Duck. Yeah. So going back to Brazil, we were in Salvador, Bahia, and we were just having lots of fun and lots of drumming, and then the pandemic hit, and I had my ticket to come back, but he was staying a few weeks more because he had a project to do there. And when I came back, the time that he was supposed to arrive was delayed because, of course, they closed the airports and everything. So I was by myself at my house, which is not the first time I do it. For some reason, it hit me really hard. I guess it was just the fact that I couldn't go and see the people that I love, the friends. You had to stay isolated. We didn't know, right? So it was, I guess, it was dawning on me, all the silence and just to hear myself and to be with myself all the time. Now, I think after the shock, I actually came to enjoy that silence and that loneliness. And of course, my husband came. I'm just kidding. So, but what I'm saying is, no. I really missed him. I really missed him badly, and I told him every day. But I have to say that I did discover that sometimes we need that silence. And sometimes if there's anything good that can come from this pandemic, if there's anything that we can force ourselves to think, is that the fact that we have had a lot of time to be with ourselves, a lot of time to think what life is about, and how short our life can be.
There was a very famous philosopher called Agustin de Hipona. Was from year 400 and something, and he used to say, "Know thyself. Inside the heart of man is the truth." And so we're so distracted by television, by social media, by everything, that the least thing that we get to know in our lives is ourselves. And why is that so important? Because inside ourselves, you will find the truth. The truth about our place in this universe, our spiritual truth, our maker, and how our relationship is with that maker or the maker. So I wrote this song, and you will hear some of that I just extended upon in a more succinct way. But it's about, in these times of difficulties that we're having, all of us still, let's use this time of silence and isolation, not as a curse, but as a blessing. And think what it is that makes us human, why are we here, and who's our maker, and what's the relationship that we need to have with our maker, our creator. So this is Everything Is Gonna Be Alright. You're in lockdown, here came life's twist. The world you know seems to crumble down. Don't lose the sight, don't lose your grip. You know that everything will pass in time. Introspection, contemplation, time to find a better ground. If you can't get out, you may go within and know that everything will be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. You're in lockdown, here came life's twist. The world you know seems to crumble down. Don't lose the sight, don't lose your grip. You know that everything will pass in time. Introspection, contemplation, time to find a better ground. If you can't get out, you may go within. I know that everything will be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright.
Thank you so much. Well, what a lovely evening, and what an amazing company I've had with every one of you. And I want to introduce again, or reintroduce my musician, so that you please give him a big round of applause. Barry Sainz on the piano. Thomas Helton on double bass. Orlando Fuentes on drums. Casio Duarte on percussion. Thank you to Juan Flores for the beautiful introduction at the beginning. Thank you to all the people of Maki Duck for their amazing job, their wonderful care for this beautiful club, for keeping the music alive in Houston. In the moments of most desperation, this was a place that was open. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, remember to get your CDs. Sign up for my email list if you want to know about my upcoming concerts. You can find it at RaquelCepedaMusic.com. That's my website. All right, seems like Juan, you're And we're gonna have another show on September 5. September 5 at Katie. So write it down. You might have friends that may want to enjoy this kind of music, so tell them. It's going to be in Katy. It's called Cepeda Bar. All right. Okay, with that said, thanks to my beautiful, amazing husband, Helton Mendez. I love you. Love you. Thank you. And we're going to end this set with this beautiful song for you. I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. By the way, after the show, this song, don't go anywhere. Stay where you are. Prefiero una y mil veces que te vayas.